So anyway, so you find it a good life, I presume, Willie?
Aye.
And you're pleased with it?
It seems a better life than what it is now.
Why would you say that?
They're more sociable in these days.
You reckon?
Because nobody had in. And you used to walk the bricks into the Old Valley. You carried women's bags for them.
Ah?
You they hardly look at you. They're not well educated, you know.
Yes, yes. So you think there's a lot been lost then?
Oh, there's a lot been lost. A lot of social life, you see.
Aye, aye.
But, in these days, up in the terrace there was a miners' welfare. And they used to have concerts and that.
Aye?
And everybody went to the concert. And they went home happy.
Aye, aye. Made their own entertainment really then?
Eh?
Made their own entertainment?
Aye. Aye, yeah.
What do you remember about the concerts?
Oh, well, they used to come and sing and that, and play acts and that, but, and then we used to go to the Springburn Public, and there were concerts in there too.
Was there alcohol in the concerts?
No, no. Alcohol. The only place you get alcohol was up the Briggs at that time.
Aye, aye.
At Springburn.
So you still enjoyed them though?
Oh, aye, aye. There's no alcohol attached to them. In fact, you never ever seen anybody with a can of beer or a bottle of beer.
No, no.
But it was a different life, you know.
And you reckon it was better?
It's a better life, it's a cheerier life. In fact, if you weren't well off, people used to come in and see you and look after you. Knew them up and didn't their nose at you.
Aye.
A different way of living. And it's going to get worse instead of better.
You think so?
Aye. All run about in these moors and that.
How did you see that bit, Willie, I've done about that concrete bunker thing?
Aye. Oh, that was a water pipe. That came from the guy out of Kelvin, right through the woods, down the middle of the valley. And they cut the canal in two.
Did it then go across the canal?
Aye. You'll see it yet.
But the other side of the valley is where the army kept its munitions dump.
That was army dump.
Aye.
But down at the back of the woods there were soldiers. But there were no guns round about us.
No.
The nearest guns was at Black Hull.
Right.
And
where did the musicians, musicians, the shells and such like, where did they come from?
They come up the canal in a boat.
From where?
Grangemouth. Come up that way for Grangemouth. And the ones on the boat, there were two men in the boat.
Aye.
And they got rations. Merchant Navy rations.
Oh, yes.
Aye. But that side of the canal was cut off then. You couldn't get along that side. It was cut off with these munitions. But your side wasn't cut off. In fact, there used to be notices at the Briggs. And you're using the tow path, do so at your own risk.
Aye.
Aye. And they're telling me about that Sadie McNeil. She come up the road VGID, looking for Jimmy. And the shop was shut. And she was going along her bed to rations. She got shoved into the canal and got drowned.
Oh my goodness.
Aye. VGID.
By accident?
No, we boys shoved her in. And 13-year-old. In fact.
He was?
She was.
Oh my goodness.
Aye. Just a boy who maybe come from Lamb Hall.
Sad story.
That's sad. And this Agnes Armstrong, she was 13-year-old age. She's kind of big for her age. And she was running about with these ones bigger than herself. And we had a wee Sunday school hall in the valley. And they used to have a night there through the week.
Aye.
And Charlie used to walk her down for the managers. There were two houses just up for the valley. What they cried the managers. And further up was Woodside Terrace. We cried out the big pit. In fact, if you go up that way the new, you'll see the chore hearth. If you go to the back of the chore hearth, you'll see the workings in 13 a carn. You had two pits, 13 and you had 15.
15's where the disaster was.
Aye, and they got them out through 15.
Oh, the disaster was in 13.
Aye, that was the one that was next to the valley. 13, and 15 was further up at the brickwork, in fact.
And you were saying about going to the concert hall. This lassie going to the concert hall.
She went into the wee hall for a kind of thing they had during the
Entertainment.
aye. And she slipped out the canal, out the hall, and they didn't hang a cow from drink or something.
Oh my goodness.
The Agnes Armstrong, he cried her.
Suicide?
Aye, aye. In fact, this time they were the manager's houses.
Yes.
And I think the toilets in them, and I think the lights in them too, I'm not sure. But they were the manager's houses at one time. And eventually, the ones that lived in them, they weren't the miners. The cold port put them out.
Right.
And to go down to Steenie Baclay and get a wee plumage cottage in the hill. And then get a house up knocking there.
Well, this is when they closed the rows down.
Eh?
When they abandoned the rows, you mean? They moved everybody out.
Aye. When
Did you want to leave?
no, I wasn't keen to leave, but eventually they moved us up to Achonheron.
Whether you liked it or no?
And the squatters used to come in. And they were pulling the houses down and the squatters still in them.
Aye, aye.
Aye.
So that was how it came to an end then.
Aye, that was how.
But you enjoyed your youth there, Willie.
Oh, well, no other option.
Aye.
But enjoy it, you know.
You down the pits long?
Well, I started in the pits when I was 15 or 16.
Uh-huh.
I worked in Muir and Mingus's pipe work. And then I went from there to the Longlock pit.
Right.
And then, I'll tell you where I worked. I worked in Knockshinnock. That was Ayrshire. That's the only way you could get a house in these days.
Go, is it? Aye.
You get a miner's house down about Cumnock.
It's the only way you could get a house.
That's the only way you could get a house in these days.
But did you work local pits as well? Did you work up at the 13 or 15?
No, I was too young then.
Right, aye, aye.
And Longlock, I worked in all the pits.
Did that?
I worked in Dullart Mine. I worked in Balmore Mine.
Aye.
I worked in the Gulsey Mine.
Aye, aye.
And I worked in Cardoon. And I worked in Knockshinnock.
So you covered most of them then?
Aye, many.
But your base in Mavis Valley is the one you remember, and
Aye.
that was your childhood.
That was what's born
Your
there.
brothers worked down the pit?
Aye. The other worked doing a bit. Some of them left it, you know, and never went back. But I went out of them with a rheumatic heart. And I worked up in that, building that mountain.
Oh, aye.
And you get paid on a Thursday. You were gambling, drinking, smoking. Come the Monday, you were skint. You were keeping a house, a room going the other days. And this Monday, I said, "Well, give a fag." They gave me a woodbine. So I get my pay on a Thursday. Well, I know. I said, I'll know. Only on Thursday, Monday, he came out and me gave a fag. So I've stopped it. Oh, I gave you a fag last Monday. So that's the last one I smoked. It was a woodbine.
But he lost out in it. He lost out then.
Aye.
Did the cooperative stock all these kind of things at Mavis Valley?
Oh, aye. They sold Gold Flake and Pearl. Pearl was a cheap cigarette.
Aye.
And they sold codes and they sold everything in the cooperative.
Woodbine?
No, I didn't sell the woodbine. It was all cooperative cigarettes.
Oh, of course, aye. Aye.
And they moved the cooperative to the miners' welfare up the terrace.
Aye.
Just to shut it down. There was more getting stolen than what there was getting sold.
Oh, goodness sake.
Aye.
But,
But they've done away with it.
aye.
The welfare's done away with
How
it.
many shops were in the Mavis Valley Miners' Road?
Well, you had the cooperative. You had a shop in the middle of the row. And you had a shop at the top of the row. But when the Bolton Row was there, Riddle had a shop there too.
Aye. Aye.
But they moved up to That's a bring the
It
photo
was,
over.
how's about weddings and such like? Had you many weddings?
Oh, you'd weddings and the fun money, you'd a scramble. But,
How did that work?
eh? You get used to the doors. The door wasn't any harm, no bother to you. You could walk along the bank in the door
Aye, they became immune to it. Aye.
because you get used to it. And this woman, Lisa McLean, she got married, but she never got her foot back in the wheelie again. She just stayed away with the road here.
Ah,
She
well.
must have had enough of it, you know.
Aye, aye. But there was weddings and births and christenings and all the rest of it.
Oh, aye, aye. Well, in these days, it was more like kind of walk, you know. You walk to the cemetery,
Aye.
but you don't always get things too. In fact, see, when the Catholic was getting christened,
Aye.
we just stand outside the door, and they one day a christening piece. And this maybe a couple of bishops were from about a town,
Aye.
but they knew who they were getting it to, you know.
Aye.
I never got one in my life.
How did you go on to the scrambles? Did you get into the scrambles?
Nah, you know, the bigger ones go.
Ah, that's no fair.
That was the way it happens, you know.
Aye, aye, aye.
But, the bigger ones get around. But,
So there was lots of romance there too.
oh, aye. Up the top of the road, they had their ways of living.
Aye,
In
aye.
fact,
Your mothers and all the rest of it, they found a way of life, and I mean, it's must have been hard for the women too, Willie.
well, they didn't seem to feel it that way, but they could swear like troopers, you know.
Never.
We come from Inkerman to the valley.
Aye.
Aye, 1913, we come to the valley. That's when the disaster was.
Yes, yes,
The Cairn disaster.
yes.
But we come from Inkerman.
So the women didn't mind the lifestyle.
No, they just get more or less get used to it.
Aye.
That was always there.
I always feel, I mean, you do your toast in front of the fire on a stick or something.
A fork,
Aye, that was a toast.
he sat there and see like I was having a big family.
Aye.
He sat there and he toasted. And the one of the times I was sent to light the room fire, I flung my alone and I set myself on fire.
Oh, goodness sake.
And I lost all my hair. That must be how I've still got hair, you know. But I set myself on this big mural lamp I got hold of me, flung me into the bed. It was a room and kitchen, and there was no water or anything in that then, you know. The water was...
She threw you in the bed and put the fire out.
Eh?
She threw you in the bed to put the fire out.
Aye. I used to put the fire out, flung me into the bed. Well, in these days, it was straw beds you had.
Oh,
Aye, it was
Oh.
straw beds, aye.
oh. Did it not got on fire?
No, they never got on fire. Straw mattresses.
So the fire served its purpose for soups and
Aye.
poached game and toast and everything else.
Aye.
A nice focal point.
All the time. And you need that in the days, you need this dark.
No. All
You
self-same.
need dominoes either. You'd cards, played at cards.
Aye. Oh, I've done it myself. It's quite time consuming. It's good fun, aye.
Aye.
And it's all gone now.
That's all we aye. You had a wee football park at the top of the row.
Aye.
And then you played at football rounders. There was no cricket in the days.
Did the girls join in the rounders?
Oh, couldn't really tell you. I believe they did, but I'm not too sure. But I believe they did, but they're great ones for skipping ropes.
Aye.
And they used to play at skipping ropes.
That's magic.
Play at Hunch Cuddy Hunch. And
What's that?
you'd all be ones in the...
Oh, right, aye. They leap over each other's back.
Aye,
Oh, I follow you.
aye.
Aye, good on you.
And we
Aye.
played at Hunch with a belt. You got round about this building, the honeymoon building. This bloke chased after you with a belt. And if you didn't didn't run hard enough, he scalped you with a belt. Aye. That was how you
what about was there much argy-bargying in such a close community? Much?
No, not really. But I always minded this. This boy had a big belly at old Caples, and I pulled the boat and they all dropped out. His mother was chasing me up the road, shouting, "Come here, you white-livered bastard." Come here, you white-livered bastard. Just somebody tell old Myrtle. I just say old Myrtle would call her when she was doing at the store, you know. We didn't cry a cup of ale, we cried at the store. She would call her for crying me a white-livered bastard. But somebody tell old Myrtle. And she would get around with an old warrior, you know. She could swear like a trooper, and she was staying deaf. She was staying deaf.
So there was sometimes debates then, was there?
Oh, there was debates, there was somebody arguing. But that's all it was, you know.
Much in religion, Willie? Was there much religious argy-bargy?
No, not much. It's only the kind of way the prodigy fit, but there's no great time, but we'd over 8 wee cliques, and I think us, we'd have a prodigy clique.
Aye.
And they'd have a Catholic clique, you know.
Right.
But that's all it was, but they're not really arguing.
No.
Any arguing, it was the parents that done it. That's how there's so much betterness in the West to this day.
You reckon? What about that incident you were giving us earlier on, about the woman asking the fella if he's at the bottom when they were having a bit of a barney?
Oh, that was him for the Shangy. The Shangy was further along, you know.
Some woman was asking, two men were fighting and she was...
And Big Ned come for the... he come for the Shangy. And he used to go up to the Quins and the Briggs. Malins was nearer home, but they used to go up to the Quins and the Briggs. And when they come back down it to pass the old Bailey to go to the Shangy, and this night Big Jimmy Lamont and old Ned Weldon was fighting. And Mary, she come down with a totty beetle. Children in the boat, Jimmy. I'm the boat, Mary. Bang, she'd hit me with a totty beetle. That Ned with a totty beetle. But the Shangy was a wee row of fishes. Say there were 20 fishes in it. They were all around catching stay. And Big Oney could put his horn up to the road and looked at the bow out the road. He was that tall, you know. But one day I was coming from Malins. Peggy Pearson, she stayed in the valley at one time. She met at one of the Weldons. You know, I was talking to her one day in the wagon. And she said, "You've been drinking?" Aye. I was up in Malins. Well, we don't drink, we don't speak to ones that just drink. And walked away and left me. But didn't bother me. But that was how it was.
Well, so that covers it all. That's magic. I covered the valley and the people that lived in it, and the ladies, how they got on and managed everything and looked after the family and money. And
you had the big pit which side terrace.
And
the managers. That was when the pits was gone.
They're all gone now. You know. So you'd see that bridge with down there. There's just stumps left sticking out the canal.
That's the Cowper. That's where the pug went out.
The pug. Train. The pug. Go on.
The pug went up to the pits.
Aye.
Went up through and then it come onto the level. And see the dog hydro up there.
What did the pug do? It bring coal like for the pit?
Taking the coal away from the pit.
Aye.
And see the dog hydro up there. That used to be the workshop for the two pits.
Aye.
That was the level crossing, you know. And that was the road into the Mavis Valley. Along that way. Yeah. They tried to put a gate up and then we made take it back down again. Because that was the right of way into the valley.
Aye.
And the big pit. and the managers. But
I see, so. That's what was stabs. That was a wooden bridge then for the puggies.
aye, that
Pulling the wagons of coal.
I cried that the cowpers.
Aye. So the army brought up the shells, the Greensmouth and barges, and they were taking away the navy. Sorry,
It was two civilians.
two civilians that brought them up. Aye,
Aye.
but and then they unloaded them into opposite the Mavis Valley, the other side.
Aye, they
I follow you now. That's where they were stored.
aye.
They were taken away there by what?
They're probably taken away with motors.
Big lorries. Aye.
But
Aye.
when the war started, you'll never know mind yet, but it was all Chamberlain that was in.
Aye.
And it was that soft and Germany was running out of tapias. And they sacked old Chamberlain. But when old Chamberlain was in, they weren't prepared for war. And you had these aircraft guns. I was telegraph poles that they had for the things.
Supposed to be guns.
Aye. And they weren't prepared. And then they sacked old Chamberlain and wrote Mr. Churchill in.
So.
Mr. Churchill used to be an MP in Dundee at one time.
Aye. Why don't Willie? Go for it, Willie. The names of all the people that lived
Oh,
there.
yeah, the Foxes and the Mullins and the Walkers and the Carrigans and the Wards and the Thompsons and the Coles and the Buchanans. Old Mrs. Buchanan, she used to get into the tune and get messages. And see me you met her at the Briggs. She'd say big bags of messages. And she's family, and the family used to play at the top of the row. And we took care of the heavy messages down the road for her. And she never gave you a penny or a cigarette. Old Nell Craig, I carried out my trash down the road for her. She sent me down a packet of cigarettes. But you weren't working for them, you know. So this time, the Laughlands, they're locked away in Newcastle, in the pits. And I carried her back down the road. And she thought she had nothing else to do but quiz me about old Locks, you know. That was his nickname, Locks. And she seen she wasn't biting. Oh, she got very angry. So I went home and I tell old Murray. Where old Murray got her up, I don't know that. But with the Patricks, and Maggie Andrews, and you had Jock Redlaw. During the war, we used to stand on top of the well and get on ourselves. Papers. Jock Redlaw used to come down looking for a paper to get to know about the war, you know. Then you had the Henderson, the Greys, and the Jarvis, the Muirs, the Mersons, the Laffertys, the Clarence, the Duns, old Jerry. He'd Billy outside his lobby. King Billy, you know.
Aye.
He was an old Tory, old Jerry. So was the Jarvis, they were Tories. You had the money Tories in new places that we stayed. There was all more or less kind of Labour thing, you know. But old Jerry had Billy, and old Murden, she had Billy, I know. And that's where all that, see all that trouble.
Aye.
That's where all that all arranged me.
Aye.
We're young days.
Aye.
Because everybody was better in the days.
Aye.
And the priest was a priest in the days, the priest was a gaffer in the days. He's not so much a gaffer now as he was. They seem to be getting wise to him. In fact, the budgie come from Brigade, his first wife went out for a bag of messages, never come back. So Big Mary, her man used to kick her out, or even with a vein in her belly. So the two met up and they come down to the terrace. So they had a kid, the name of Emma. So this son, the budgie worked 7 days a week. That's it, cried a budgie. They worked 7 days a week. And they were thinking Emma, Mary and her sister was taking Emma up to the christening. The priest wouldn't christen her, because they weren't married in the chapel. So what she done was, she taken her two lasses out the Catholic school, put them to ordinary school, you know. But that's where it all arranged. See how better it is than now. That's all comfy your young days. And the schools were schools, you know. The Catholic school and the Protestant.
You think the mine owners welcomed the Protestant Catholics competing with each other?
No. The mine owners never come near us. And anybody could get a job in the pit. I was looking for one sort that worked in the pit, you know. But I'll tell you, it's a better life in the pit than what it was working with the brickies.
Why?
Well, see, the brickies, they thought they were barely the polish. Get that a rummel up, that watch and that. In fact, I had a brother that worked in the brickies. They sacked him to get one of their pals in. But he got a better job off the ganger, you know. But having a wait at the pit, you got a better life in the pit. And Big Jones had a couple of false teeth. And this Big Bill, he was only 4 feet tall. He didn't like false teeth because this bloke had false teeth. And he says they were green. So Big Jones would be sitting at her face, Big Jones would open his piece. Then he'd take his teeth out, put them in that, and down in the paper. Next to Big Bill, just to annoy him. Big Bill he said, fuck it, I need a shite. I would fucking do what I do. So we're away at a meeting in the halfway. And in fact, you'll not believe it, but see this delegate, Big Bill, he tried to get me to sack out the goal sheet. And the manager wouldn't let him. The boy was with me. He got a sack. But the manager wouldn't let him sack me. But what was I going to tell you there?
The Gulsey, what's the Gulsey's at the pit?
That was the mine, that was the mine that got, the right name was a Garcia.
You're giving us all the various names, Willie, of everybody in the row, and you're going to give us the names of all the people in the row, but I think we've covered them all, eh?
Oh, you've covered the biggest.
That's magic. That's kind of you. Much appreciated.
And McBride's. These ones, you'd ones that come for the woods down at the valley.
Yes.
They cried her tune for the woods.
Yes.
And she went back to the Garcia Road again.
Some sad times too, Willie, yes?
Oh, well, I really can't mind any sad times, you know.
Well, fair dues,
But that was the way of living, you know.
Have you any film shows at your wee hall?
Eh?
Any film shows? Never any movies?
No, you never.
Just concerts and that?
No movies in the days.
Just concerts, aye.
Well, no movies, just concerts.
Well, thank you very much, Willie. Give you a wee rest here.
But I said Mavis Valley on the movie show. David got the Mavis Valley and taken it up to his house, up in Knockanearn. So he invited me up, but I didn't go. I finally went up there, his wife had thrown the 2 years out. All we would have got was the valley.
So, aye, right, yeah.